gonna mix up this plastic real quick. Then we can get on making some baits. There we go. That mixed up. And then grab our cup real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab my cup. Alright, we're back. Let's get this cup, and then we can start getting our plastic heated up and ready to go. So I just get this little rag right here. Has a bunch of color on it, but should be able to just kind of wipe these little flakes out that are down here at the bottom. So you don't want to have random flake in there that you don't actually want. But today, I don't really know what color I'm making quite yet, but let's get the plastic just heated up and going. Let's do, well, probably just do like a cup, or like 1 1/3 or something. There we are. That should work for that. And now we're just gonna bring this over and get it in the microwave. So I'll bring you guys over here with it. Open this up. Toss our plastic in the microwave for about, try 3 minutes just to start. And then once that is done in the microwave, we will get it out and see if it is cooked or not. While we're waiting, let me know in the chat what you guys think we should do for our color. Bring you guys over and show everything that we have here. We have pumpkin seed, red, blue. Let's see, this should be green pumpkin and black. And then we also have June bug, chartreuse, motor oil, and watermelon green. So let me know in the comments what you guys think we should do for the color for this video. Little Johnny says nice. Little Johnny, what color do you think we should do in this video? Let me know. Let you guys see. Bam Remodeling says June bug. Alright, June bug it is. We're going with June bug for this video. We got June bug. Bam, what flake do you want here? We're gonna do a traditional June bug with green. We can add holographic, silver. We can do whatever you want. Little Johnny says and purple, so June bug pretty much is purple. So we'll see. We're just gonna do this one. Drawing Kid says we need to do green flake. Green, all right. Just green, is that all we want in this one? You guys let me know if you want me to add anything else. We can spice it up, do whatever you want. And holographic glitter. This one would look pretty cool. It would definitely spice it up a little bit. We would have 2 of the same size flakes in there at the same time. So we could also go with little silver flake, which is a little bit smaller. It's like the 0.05 or 0.005. So we go with that to give it a little bit more texture. I want to see what Bam Remodeling says, if he wants any other colors, because he is the one that did suggest the color in the first place. So we'll see what he wants, he or she wants. All right, let's see. We've got a little bit of time left here. Got about 20 seconds left on the microwave. So this plastic should be ready to go. Let me know if you guys like these live videos. This is my second one that I've ever done, so thank you guys for being here and joining in. But holographic, all right, we're adding a holographic in. So here's the lineup for today, right there. And our plastic is also done cooking. Well, it's almost done. As you can see, not quite there yet, but I'm gonna give it a little stir to get the plastic from the bottom up to the top so we don't burn that. And once I do that, probably go for another 2 minutes and we should be good to go. Doesn't look like there's a ton of bubbles in there, but we'll definitely hit it on the vacuum chamber just so we can get them all out of there, make sure that we can get those out of there. So now I'm just gonna, these injectors have these little seals, as you guys can see right there, and you kind of have to put some worm oil on them every once in a while. Well, more than every once in a while, but you definitely want to put worm oil on these so that they don't dry out, because if they dry out, it's not going to be good. So I just put a couple on there, little drops on there, and then kind of just twist it a few times. And then you also need to do the head part of it, and then just put it back on there. It's good to go. And I would also take a little screwdriver, if I still have it, there it is, and make sure that your screw, and you should add black or green coloring to the purple coloring. Black would make it really dark. I don't know what green would do, to be honest. Just make sure that that screw's tight. And then we're good to go there. Should you add black or green? I have two different types of green. I have like a watermelon, and I have green pumpkin. So y'all let me know what type of green you think we should add. Green, what type of green? Here, let me show you. So I have this one, which is called watermelon green. It's a lot brighter. This is a little bit more of like a brown, so I think that would just make the whole color brown. So I think we should probably go with this one. This is not the color on the outside, by the way. This is from another bottle. It's just the color on the inside. Watermelon, perfect. That's what I think too. And our plastic should be done here. Let's take this out. Yep. Plastic is done. As you can see here, there we go. It's perfectly clear. And it's also completely runny, but I don't know if you guys can see this or not. There is those little micro bubbles throughout the whole thing. So we do need to put this in the vacuum chamber. And I'll bring you guys over to do that. It's actually still pretty hot. All right, so let's put this into the vacuum chamber. Take the lid off. This needs to be shut on this side. Take the lid off. Throw this in here. Put the lid back on. Make sure that's centered. Should be pretty good there. Then we come over here. Click that on. And we can kind of see the pressure going up in there. And the bubbles will start to rise, as you guys can see them happening right now. So as we get all these bubbles out here, it's gonna start to rise up to the top, and then we're gonna have to shut it off before it starts bubbling over all over the place. Just like that. And then slowly start to let the pressure out. I'm fairly new to using the vacuum chamber, but this method seems to work really well. So let me know in the chat if you guys have any other better way. Some black flake on the tube there. Start to open it up a little bit. Let the pressure go down. Should be at least a lot less bubbles in there. There's going to be some bubbles still on the top, and when I stir it, it's going to make more bubbles, but those will rise to the top and pop. So we're just going to let this all out of here. There we go. Now I should be able to take the lid off. And as you guys can kind of see here, their plastic is pretty clear. Not near as many bubbles in there like there was before we put it in the vacuum chamber. So back it up a little bit. The coloring should be purple and silver. I actually don't have silver coloring right now, and we're still up to temp. So now I'm just gonna shake this up, and we'll add this in here. Start out with, I don't know, well, that wrapper just came off, but start off with, well, 6 or 7 drops. Let's try 7 drops, and then we'll see. So I should do watermelon green with the purple. All right, I'll do watermelon green with the purple. Let's see how the purple looks, just to start. Kind of what the purple looks like. Yeah, what is that? Alright, now I'm trusting you guys on this one because you say that you want 4 drops green. Alright. I want green in here, so I'm trusting y'all. See what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops green. See if this works. Might not even change anything. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you guys could see that. Wow, it just completely overpowered the purple. It's almost like it's a little different color. I think we might want to add some more purple to it now that we added the green. The green was a little bit overpowering, more overpowering than I expected. So let's add some more purple. See what we can get. Let's do 8 drops more purple. This is going to be a pretty interesting color. It actually looks kind of cool. It's like almost black, but like I don't know really how to explain it. You think that's good, guys? And we should add some flake in now? I like that, actually. Oh, wow, that's still really hot. Now flake, alrighty. Just added a little bit more green to see if we could. Alright, green flake, that's what we want, right? Holographic green, looks good. Wow, this is almost blue. Huh. That's interesting. Here, I have an actual blue flake over here. But, yeah, I guess it's like an emerald green. Alright, let's add in this kind of emerald green flake and see what we can get. Add in just a little bit to start. Probably gonna need just a little bit more. I did not see your comment to just do pure holographic, so the green is already in. But we'll do more holographic than green. Alright. This green, there's just like a little bit of green in there. Nothing too crazy. And a lot of holographic. So I'll add a full and a half. End up being 2 full scoops there of the holographic. And now we'll mix this in. This is almost kind of reminding me of like a midnight, like, I can't remember what the color's called, but it looks really, really good actually. Here, let me get some out on the table. And that is what this right here is what we have. Should we add in some more flake? This is what we started with. And this is where we're at. Let me know if we should add some more flake to this. Because we could make it super, super flaky, which honestly, I'm just gonna add a little bit more holographic. Gotta get this thing cleaned off though before we go dipping it in all of our other glitters. A little bit, well, not a ton more holographic, just a little bit more. I love this holographic flake because it's like 6 different colors in one flake, so it looks really good. A little bit more green flake, but not too much. All right, so a little bit more green flake, not too much. Let's do the same thing like we did with the holographic with the green. Just a little bit more is what we have. All right. Wow, this looks awesome. This looks really, really good. In the sun, looks awesome. All right, let's get this back up to temperature and let's get it into our mold. Put the lids back on everything and get this stuff set over here. Get the colorant back. All right, let's shoot this temperature and we'll see where we're at. 276, try and get it back up to about 350. So let's go with 45 seconds in the microwave. And then should be able to kind of peel this up now. Clean up our table here. And then should be good to go. Good to inject this. I need to wipe off the mat. Oh, I need to get the clamps on our mold. I had to do it Essential Series molds. I'm trying to upgrade to a CNC mold. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. But right now, this is what I can get and what I can afford. So obviously, I'm paying for all this stuff by myself, and I'm younger, so it's kind of hard to have infinite money to pay for this type of stuff. But liking and subscribing helps me reach my goal of being able to make more baits for you guys and make money from doing this, and obviously glorify God in the process. So make sure you guys like and subscribe if you feel like you want to, but if not, no big deal. And our microwave just got done cooking, so sorry the sun is kind of a bad glare right now, but I need to get my gloves on get my injector ready because this is going to be back to temperature. Here really quickly. So we got our injector. Perfect. Let's get this out of the microwave. Give it a quick temp. 334, so it needs a little bit more time there. Needs just a little bit more time. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. It helps out a ton. All right, this needs a little bit more time in the microwave because I like to shoot at about 340. It's about 330, so I'm just gonna go with like 10 quick more seconds and we're gonna get this into its mold. Hello Lane, welcome back. You were at the live earlier. Thank you for being here. We've made a pretty cool color and it's gonna turn out really cool, really good. So let's get this out of here. Let's get this other glove on. Stir it really quickly so the flake doesn't all sit at the bottom. And we'll give it a quick stir. And now it's ready to inject. What do you use to put your baits in the bag? I personally just use my hands to put them in the bag and some worm oil so then they go in a little bit easier. Fill up our sprue here, top that off. And we'll let out our Mark Stewart asked, what is it? We're making Senkos for fishing. We've got, let's see, we've got purple colorant and green, which made like a little off spin of black. It's like a really dark purple. And then we also have holographic flake and green flake in there. It's almost like, I don't know if you've seen them in the stores. It's kind of like a midnight special color, I think is what it's called. I don't know if you guys can really see it that well. Oh yeah, you can see it on the injector there. Looks really good. Bye, thanks for letting me choose the color. Of course, man, just come back to the stream whenever you want to and I'll let you guys choose the colors. We'll be making more baits in this video, so y'all that are here right now can definitely choose the color here soon once these ones are done cooling. As you can see, that's why we top off our sprue, because the first bait won't fill all the way if we don't have this topped off, because it sucks a lot of plastic once it's technically full, but it's not all the way full. Yes, I am working on getting different Plastisol. I know this stuff isn't the best. I bought this like a little while ago and I did not have a job or anything at the time, so I didn't have the money to really buy anything that was better. But I'm thinking about actually using Dead On Plastics Black Label Sinking, just because it's really clear and it's really durable once the baits have set, and it keeps the baits looking pristine at all times. And it's not that, it's like $100 for 5 gallons, so it's way better than what I'm paying for a gallon worth of this stuff. I actually work at a Subway in my town, but I'm trying to make this whole bait making thing work so I can, you know, not work at Subway. So here we have, this is what was in our injector. I think it actually looks really good. Yeah, I like that. So this should work well. We gotta let these set up for, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes here. And then these need to go in a remelt bag, so you can use those if we ever want to remelt this color and make something new with them. And then we got to get our injector back together here. Gonna try and keep the seals as clean as we can. I'm 13, by the way. That's awesome. That's really cool that you were able to get your baits in a store at such a young age. How did you do that, by the way? Did you just contact the owner, or did or something, or what was that? How did you do that? So we're gonna try and get a full 8 baits here. They most likely, not all of them are gonna come out perfect. Sometimes you get some dents and bubbles and whatnot. But we're gonna try and do 2 runs of this, or try and use as much plastic as we can. And then we'll move on to making a different color that you guys can choose. If my phone doesn't die, it's at 33% already. All right. My friend's parents own the store. Oh, that's a sweet hookup. That will help a lot, that's for sure. Bait making is a hard thing to get into, but if you have a hookup like that, it's definitely makes it easier to sell stuff. But that's awesome. Trying to make like a Shopify website that I'll be able to sell these on and whatnot, but it is very hard to do that when you don't know if you're gonna get sales, because we're only at, I don't know how many subs we're at right now, but we're only at 300 and something. Let me know. I don't know, I was thinking about maybe getting like my laptop and putting the sub count in the background. I think that would hold on one sec, excuse me. I think that would look pretty good in the background. I don't know, let me know. What you guys think. But these should actually be, oh, that mold's still pretty warm. $323, oh sick. We were at $318 this morning, so that's good. Thank you guys very much for subscribing. $323. How much percent of what you sell does Sophie? Oh, how much percent of what you sell does Shopify get? You know, I don't know. I think it's only, they take a 1.3%, because obviously it's only credit cards and stuff that they can pay with. So they take 1.3. There's like a 1.3% fee that obviously I have to pay, and that's all that they take. Yeah, this color is gonna look good, guys. I really like this one. 323 subs, sweet. Thank you guys very much for subbing to the channel. And we got these guys setting up right here, so we're actually just gonna take them out of the mold right now because they've been setting for a while, and see what these guys look like. All right, y'all. Try and let you guys see these as we get them out here. Oh yeah, these look really, really good. Wow, this might be one of my favorite colors I've made so far. It's like a spin-off of like a Midnight Magic type color. I don't know, trying to get them in like the shades so you guys can not have a glare. At least I have a glare on the screen. Yeah, those look really good. Yeah, those look awesome. That was a great color, guys. Definitely gonna be adding this color to the website once we get there. Once we get to that point. BAM Remodeling, let me know if you want these. We can try and work out something to send them, and I can send these to you. Looks like we actually got all of them without any bubbles, to be honest. So here, I'll hold them up to the sun so you guys can kind of see that. Oh, one sec, my phone just fell over in my face. Those look really good up against the sun. Just let that purple kind of shine through. Can you do monkey milk? I actually don't know what that color is. I mean, I've heard of it before, but I don't think I have the supplies to do that. So BAM Remodeling. You were the one that suggested this color. So if you do want them, you can email me. I think my email is on the homepage or on the channel. But if it's not, comment on this video and then I will add it to the channel so you can email me if you do want them. I've never really sent anything to anybody, so I don't really know how it would work. But if not, all good. I understand that if you want to keep blue highlight powder with black flake. I do not have blue highlight powder. Again, I'm trying to work on getting more stuff. But yeah, all right, let's make another round of these. These are sweet. These are super cool. All right, so our plastic is in the microwave right now, and we need to get it going again. So these remelt pile, let's go a minute, I guess, on that. I'm gonna go put some water for these guys so they can have their like ice bath, and I'll be right back. Let's see here. I'm back with these. I'll buy one once you get a website. Absolutely understandable. I totally get that. So yeah, this is what these guys look like in the water. I mean, it's like absolutely awesome. You can see the purple shining through, and the flake is just looking so good. So let's make another round of these. I'm super hyped on these, y'all. I have Cash App. I do not have Cash App. I've never really gotten into it before, so I would not be doing that to sell these to you guys, but it's just making a website is like 30 some bucks a month or whatever like that. And if I'm not selling enough baits to cover that cost, then obviously I would not be able to afford that at the moment. So let's get this out of the microwave. But if we get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized, then we definitely can do that. All right. I'll look at this real quick. Let's get a temp on it real quick. 336 should work fairly well after another 10 seconds in the microwave. Just like we did last time, it's right where we were at. Let's give it another 10 seconds, pull it out, stir it, and we'll be good to go. All right. Let's stir this up. Stir it up. Let's get it into our injector and into our mold. Hold pressure on this for a few seconds. Fill up our sprue here. Top that guy off. And there we go. We might actually even be able to get a whole nother round of these, just in case some of these baits didn't quite turn out how we wanted them to. Let's look at some comments while these guys are filling up. Little Johnny asks, can I have one? Do you mean, can you have a package of baits? You should get it. It's free and you can order a free Cash App card. I'm making baits right now. Nice. Little Johnny says, nice. Thank you guys for the comments. Let's see here. Gonna let these guys set up. Here's some of the other colors I have if you guys have any suggestions for what we should do next. But man, I'm really enjoying this live. You guys have made it really enjoyable and really fun. So let me know if you guys would like to see more of these, because it's fun to interact with you guys. I always struggle choosing what color to do, but you guys definitely make that a lot easier. Clean off our injector. Hopefully this guy's not going to use too much plastic, but for the moment, I'm going to keep our plastic that we already have right now at least somewhat warm. Let's see, let's look at these guys again. I'm hyped on these. Let's check out the tails. Lane asks, what molds do I have? I have a grub mold, Senko mold, and a curly tail worm mold. I'm not buying any more molds right now because I want to buy the better molds, the ones that don't, they look a little bit cleaner than this. I mean, these are still really good. They look super good, but they just look a little bit cleaner, a little bit sharper. So I'll be buying more molds soon once I get some more money saved up for them after birthday, Christmas, stuff like that. You should make a yellow and black one. I definitely can. Do you want yellow with black flake, or do we want yellow, like a yellow tail with a black worm? I've actually never done that before, so that would be super fun. Can you do a blue craw color in grubs? I definitely can do that. I don't know if I'll be able to do it today, but I definitely can do it. Here we have this one here. This is the blue craw that we have, Dead On Plastics. I love those, this color and what they make. So yeah, those ones are sick. I don't know, Lane, you've probably seen the Dead On Plastics blue craw and the worms that I did earlier, which actually I need to go get those and show you guys those, because here, I'll just take it over here and we can grab these guys right here. These ones are in the package. Yeah, those look sweet. Black with yellow flake. I actually do not have yellow flake right now. Sorry guys, it's a lot of stuff to buy, but as you guys can see, they look blue. Bring them over here in the shade, and they look pretty much completely brown. So that's pretty cool. Yes, I do have a Yamaha. My dad does, at least. All right, these guys. I need to get these guys back in their ice bath there. Well, their cold water bath, whatever you want to call it. Black hole, black with a yellow tail on it. I definitely can do that. So we want a full black worm with a yellow tail. So stay tuned for that, because I've never done that before. I've never done the tails before. I know how to do it. Because, oh wait, a yellow, yeah, I can do that. So I just have to make full leaf chartreuse worms. Then I'll cut the tails, lay them back in the mold, make some black plastic, and then shoot that, and it should work. Hopefully. And then I can switch it, because I'm going to have a bunch of yellow worms left over. Half yellow worms. So I just have to remelt those at some point. I'll just remelt them into more tails, probably. Black with yellow tail. Sounds good. That's what we're going to do. But to do that, I don't have a tail mold, so I have to make full yellow worms and then cut the tails and then reshoot them with black, and it should work. So it'll be a black worm with a yellow tail. Alrighty. It's been a few minutes here. Actually, I need to get this injector cleaned out. It should be good to go. there's that. It's still pretty hot though. All right, let's get this out of here. Let this mold cool down for a little bit. All right. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good baits. Perfect. Those look pretty good, I'd say. I really like those. Again, got all 4 baits. I like that a lot, actually. Sweet. This color is awesome. So we got all 4, I believe. Doesn't look like there's any bubbles in these. Wow, this worked really, really, really good. Flake suspension looks pretty good. All right, take them off the sprue, get them in there, and that is a full bag of 8 Senkos that we just made. All right, I'm gonna let this mold here cool off a little bit. Actually, we have so much plastic left in this color. Shoot, I'm just gonna keep making them. It shouldn't be too hot yet. It's fairly, I mean, we've only done 2 runs through it, so should work out fairly well here for us. It is really hot here though. That's for sure. The sun is just blazing. And what I like about the Angling AI molds that I'm going to try and get, they don't have these, they have screws, not clamps, because they fit together so much better. Let's see, let me look at some comments. When do you start your streams? Like, you stream every day? This is actually my first stream, and I've done 2 today, but I'll probably start streaming at least 2 to 3 times a week. And then, do you use a vacuum chamber? I do. Here is the vacuum chamber that I use. One off Amazon. It was like $130 or whatever. It works great, to be honest with you. It works really good. Let's see, let's get this plastic out of here. Get a glove on, because nobody wants to get burned. And let's see what this looks like. Where'd my knife go? There it is. Probably gonna need a little bit more time on it. Yeah, 284, so we're not hot enough to inject this yet. But we're getting there. Do another 20 probably. 20 seconds. Should be good to go. Coop Can Fish gives a thumbs up. Sweet. Thank you for the thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want to. If you feel like you want to support me in my journey, make sure you guys definitely subscribe and like. This has been a really good stream right now, honestly, with 4 likes, and we've had some consistent viewers. So thank you guys very, very much. Holy crap, that thing was big. It was a big bug. All right, now we're looking about, oh wow, 360. So we're definitely warm enough. That 20 seconds is probably more than what we needed. That's okay though. I like to lean the cut back on the handle. Let that drain a little bit. Then slowly, consistently push it down. Might have had a little bit of a, yeah, these are probably just shot that a little bit too hot. Oh yeah, just made a huge mess there. That's all right. What's bait making without a little bit of a mess? And there we go. That's our 3rd round of these. And we still have all that left. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get a full run out of them. So if we get enough out of these guys, then that's what we are going to go with. And we'll leave this for another remelt. Get a remelt bag from inside, and then we'll remelt them another day, probably on another remelt video, like a live or something. Okay, so that's definitely still really hot, but honestly, I have another cup, so I think I'm gonna set this up here, out of the way. Gonna let that settle a little bit. These need to go in a remelt bag, but of course I don't have a baggie out here with me right now. So I guess we'll just leave those on top of we'll just leave those in the corner right there. Clean this injector because it needs to start cooling down. So it's getting, whoa. It's getting very hot at the moment. So we'll clean that. Let it kind of set up right here. And now we have to make a full yellow worm because we're going to try and make some. Well, yeah, I guess I could get this cup just needs to be cleaned out. It's pretty dirty, but I'm going to need 2 cups for this anyway, so this might be a little while before we can make these other ones. My phone might die in the process. Let's see, who suggested I think it was Little Johnny. Little Johnny, I'm gonna try to get these made in this video. My phone is also about to die. And that's what I'm recording on right now. Yeah, 22%, so I'll have to see. We started this at 50% about an hour ago. So, this is the yellow that I have. It's chartreuse, so hopefully that'll work. It's still pretty much yellow and it'll look really good. And we just gotta clean stuff up and then get ready. Looks like we've got 1 viewer in here still, which is better than 0. And now we have 0. Little Johnny says, yep. So let's try and get this done the best we can. I'm gonna actually just, let's see here. Ooh, that cup is hot, hot, hot. We need to get these guys inside and lay them out on. You need to go lay these out on like a paper towel or something so they can dry out and straighten out. Because you do not want to lay these baits crooked, or else you'll definitely have crooked baits, that's for sure. Let's bring these in here. And lay them out on a paper towel. There's that. And try and lay them as straight as we can. How you doing? All right, those are laid out fairly straight, so then when they cure, they're not crooked and janky. So now, I'm gonna come out here and put this cup into this nice cold water, and that'll help that cool down a lot quicker. we gotta get this stirred up again. I'll get this stirred with this wooden spoon and make some of these other baits. Alright, now that we got that stirred, got it all over me. Let's see here. 8 ounces. There we go. Is Luke still in the shop?
Uh-huh.
Did you shut the door? Okay. Now that we've got that, need to get it cooked. Do 4 minutes this time. Try and get this cup cooled down as quick as we can, so we can make these other ones. Look, Jade, we made this color. It's what the people on the video asked for.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty cool. And then now somebody else just asked for a black worm with this like yellow tail.
Mm.
So that's pretty cool. We're gonna get those made, huh?
What?
Uh-huh. Hopefully we can get this done before my phone dies though, because it's at 18%. 18%, and now we've got a couple minutes left in the microwave. And these are most definitely going to be available on the website once we get that made. In a while though. I know I keep saying it's going to be soon, but it's probably a while. But yeah. How's this cup doing? Still very hot. And it's kind of made the water warm. Oh yeah, I guess we can take these guys out so this mold can start chilling. Literally chilling. And actually, it looks like we got all those. Even though we shot the mold like way too hot. Probably like 30 degrees too warm. But that's okay. Hey Lane, welcome back. Alright. Those look really good. I think we actually got all those too. Every single one of them. Kind of on a streak today. Guess that's just maybe what happens when you consistently make baits. You're able to consistently make good ones. Alright. Those are all done there. But now, this cup is still trying to cool down, which is fine. This bath is not really an ice bath anymore for them. So I'm going to take this and add some cold water, and then I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. I added some cold water. How long did I set this thing for? It's going for a long time. Plastic's starting to bubble. Do not like that. Holy smokes. I must have clicked the completely wrong button. That's when you know the microwave was going for way too long. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Here, I'll show you. That plastic got really hot. I pressed definitely the wrong button. Holy smokes. Try and stir it to cool it down a little bit. At least it did not burn. At least it did not burn. But we just got a ton of bubbles in it because it was so warm. But, alright, I need to find a place for this stuff. There, we'll set it right there, I guess. Okay, this is gonna cool down because it's fairly warm at least. Those are there. That guy's cooling off. Here, this is the satisfying part about doing this, but it's still really warm. So it's not gonna peel up completely. That's alright though. Just try and get as much of it off as we can here. How hot is the bottom still? Well, we'll give it a little bit of a